Hi everyone, my name's Gemma Redmond and I'm the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage. I'm here today to share with you some recent additions to my online collection. All these pieces will be being added to the website from next week. However, if you'd like to find out more about any of them in the meantime, please do get in touch and I can send you some further details and some images. You're also welcome to make a purchase if you wish to do so. So let's get started. I have 8 pieces to share with you today, or some sparkly pieces, some black and gold pieces, as you can see. So let's begin. First of all, I'm going to start by showing you the earrings that I'm wearing today. These earrings are so sweet and so elegant, and they date from the 1940s. They were created by the designer Henri à la Pensée, who was based in Paris and designed clothing and jewellery. He was particularly prominent in the 1930s and 1940s and was known for his jewellery that featured a black suede finish detailed with motifs on top in gilded metal and rhinestones. These are a really delicate example of his work, and they're really sweet clip-on earrings showing bows. So I'll just take them off so you can take a closer look at them. As I mentioned, they are clip-ons. You can see here on the reverse, and they're also signed with Henri à la Pensée Paris on the reverse. Here they are at the front. You can see this matte suede finish to them and the pretty rhinestone detailed bows as well. They're really elegant, typically 1940s in design. Okay, next, let's move on to this fabulous collar that I'm wearing. This collar was created by Francois Montague for Adrienne Mann in the 1960s, around circa 1962. The reason I know this is because I have spoken to Francois Montague, the Francois Montague Company. They're still in operation today and they have verified that this is one of their pieces. Also, the reason I know this is because there is a picture of a similar necklace in the book Vogue, the Jewellery by Carol Walton, which is a fabulous book for jewellery aficionados and anyone interested in jewels, if you'd like to purchase it. Here's the image. This is an image taken by Peter Rand in November 1962 of a similar collar. It's on a larger scale and it was designed by Francois Montague for Adrienne Mann. So let me show you it in a bit of detail. You can see that there are black glass or French jet drop beads in large teardrop shapes and round, going right around the length of the collar. And then we have this signature Francois Montague gilded metal findings here, links, which are all embossed with a floral design. The piece is in excellent condition and fastens with a box clasp, so it's really easy to get on and off. As with the Francois Montague pieces as well, the box clasps are also detailed. This fastening is never forgotten about, and this has a pretty floral motif also picked out in black glass too. It's a real statement piece and really effective when worn. Just pop that here. Okay, next, I'm wearing a really stylish and elegant bangle. This bangle, as some of you can probably tell, dates from the Art Deco era. Its linear geometric design indicates that. It dates from around circa 1920 and is constructed from silver and is set in its entirety with ruby red and colourless paste stones. It's quite a small fitting, so it is intended for a smaller wrist. This is especially because it doesn't have a clasp, it just slides on and off. So I'll just take it off now so you can have a closer look, just with a little twist. And you can see that the sides of the bangle are also detailed too. They are embossed with a scrolling pattern. So this is constructed from silver and the light shines beautifully through it. It shimmers really nicely, as you can see. Okay, next let's move on to a brooch. This brooch dates from the turn of the 20th century and is constructed from what is most likely rolled gold. It features that eternally popular and one of my favourites, a snake motif. And the snake is all coiled and entwined around the fastening pin of the brooch. The body of the snake is etched with scales and his little eyes are detailed with ruby red pastes. The fastening pin on the reverse is nice and strong and secure, and it's a really good size, this brooch, for perhaps pairing with other brooches on a lapel or just wearing alone in an elegant way. Next, let's move on to another pair of earrings. These earrings were created by the Jomaz Company and they date from the 1950s. Made in America, the company was founded by Joseph Mazer, and as you can see, they depict really pretty flowers. The flowers are all set with round colourless rhinestones and the earrings are clip-on too and fully signed. I'll pop them in for you so that you can see their scale now. They're really wearable and versatile because of their neutral silver colourway. They're perfect for evening wear or day wear, as you can see. I'll just hold my hair up so you can get a better idea of how they sit on the ear and their scale. They'd perhaps be perfect for a bride as well, being silver too. Now, the next piece I'd like to show you, I didn't buy these two pieces, this alongside the earrings. However, I'm sure you'll agree it's a great match and a great pairing. This brooch is by another American designer and again dates from the 1950s. This piece is by Marcel Boucher and again features a floral motif set with colourless rhinestones. This would work perfectly with the earrings for a special occasion, I'm sure you'll agree, or will be great as a standalone piece too. It's fully signed on the reverse as well, and it includes is stamped with a model number as well. So I'll hold it up. As you can see, it really works well worn against black. It really makes the rhinestones sparkle and sing. And would perhaps look great worn at the top of a buttoned up shirt too, or at the base of a V-neckline. Okay, next let's move on to another interesting piece. This is what we call a duet clip and it dates from the 1930s. It's called the reason it's called a duet clip is because it's made up of two parts. The two parts being two dress clips which can be removed from the piece and attached to a garment. I'll do that in a moment. It's constructed from silver and set in its entirety with marquisites, and features again a typically evocative Art Deco geometric design. As you can see on the reverse here, there's the fastening pin so that it can be worn as a brooch. But then also we have on the reverse here 2 parts that flip up, and meaning that the 2 parts can be taken off and worn as clips. I'll just do that now to give you an idea of how it looks. So basically I just lift up the parts and slide them off and out of the back of the brooch fastening mechanism. Here they are as clips. Now as clips they can be fastened to anything you like really. They will perhaps work well worn in a V neckline like so. If I can get them level quickly enough for you, sort of. So they would look really elegant worn on a V neckline like so, perhaps at the top of on the points of a collar too, or even on shoes, on bags. They can be worn in any way, shape or form. So that's a really versatile Art Deco piece. Finally, another pair of earrings to show you. I'll just take these ones out. Again, we're going to the Art Deco era with these earrings and some exceptionally stylish pieces. These earrings were made in France in around circa 1920, and they're constructed from silver and detailed with colourless paste stones and blue glass. They're such a typical design of the era and really sing Art Deco. On the reverse, you can see the construction is beautiful quality. You may also be able to tell that these earrings have been converted from probably originally being screwbacks to being pierced. This conversion was done in the recent past perhaps, and despite the fact that it means that they aren't entirely original, it means the earrings are quite a little more wearable and a little more accessible to people in the modern day. So I'll pop them on so you get an idea of their scale. So I'll just find the hole. Here we go. That's one in. And then the next one. There we go. So as you can see, these earrings are really smart, really beautiful. Again, will perhaps be perfect for a bride or a special occasion, but I think probably they'd be great for just everyday wear too, particularly as they're pierced. People feel a bit more secure and comfortable wearing them, in that they know it's unlikely they will come loose too. So that's my selection of pieces to share with you today. I'm sure you'll agree there's some really special items. We have the 1930s duet brooch and the 1920s Art Deco French silver and paste earrings. I should have shown you actually these have the French hallmarks on the reverse of both earrings too, stamped twice. Next we have the Art Deco silver and ruby and colourless paste bangle. We've got the early 20th century rolled gold snake brooch. This 1950s Marcel Boucher brooch. These 1950s Jomaz earrings. These 1940s Henri à la Pensée earrings. and this marvellous 1960s Francois Montague for Adrian Mann collar. Okay, that's my selection of pieces to share with you this week. Thanks very much for joining me again, and I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye.